It's you again. What is it?
Yes, sir.
Again?
Both cables are unplugged from the breaker box. Somewhere, an electric sizzle. A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a... The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Ice, a friendly cut. The paper still...
Good question, I know. At least it...
The fridge. A thick layer of coal dust covered. Tiles on the cube are still like a smooth draw. The filament slides. Like a smooth... The speaker.
Good afternoon, doctors. Please repeat. Good, thank you. Please repeat. How can I help? Thank you and goodbye.
Tiles on the filament slides out. This old... Your flashlight, some of the writing.
Oh, it's you again. Very good. That will be 7 real for one custom die. Here's the cursed die you ordered.
The phrases read, God is indifferent. Take all. Lose all.
It's a die. Try rolling it.
You throw the ball on the floor and it
Good. Now roll again, detective.
lands on
It's a sphere pretending to be a 6-sided die. Each row, except I've weighted the die. When you try rolling it, you realize that each time it gets you exactly the same result. God is indifferent. Good luck, officer.
It's the ledger and an incredibly cool piece of kitchen tissue. Thin. See, the rest of the stinking set arson. You don't exactly... It takes about... Not much has changed.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
The dented yellow man. There is a hole. Your toe has sunk.
Cool. You really showed that mail collect. I don't.
He must see the. The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget.
Where? There? Those are old. Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those bullets were fired during the revolution. Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
No, just no.
What do you see? Yes? What do you want to know? Good.
No response. He just. A moment passes.
What about me? That's correct.
That makes him a Binoclard. Complete.
Are they? What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. What? Think?
The lieutenant produced. That's where his. You're super lucid.
Good. Let's.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza most. You see a set of tire. An old call box with a matrix of push. No, hold on. Just an ordinary wall. Nothing.
Hello again, officer.
You're back. Good. What can I help? More lessons in basic reality? The girl in the old lady rag looks like a son. Yes, she prefers a fantasy world. Young people who dye their hair funny colors and wear old people's... All right. What next?
She won't maneuver.
I...
It's sharp.
Yes. I can see...
In her, forgive, but only because you like.
I do hope so. When the dust settled, nothing's settled.
A strain. It's on the
Glad to have been of assistance. What would you like? Good. What we...
She nods.
Of course. Mr. Fuck off, midget. Yes.
Sounds like usual.
Of course.
The worn and beat.
You can revisit the bench.
Oh, sorry, officer. What do you want? Officer.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 50.
10-4, come in. 10
Feels good.
10-4, sir. 10-4. Roger that. 10-10.
Our tenant just this is where, and then Lily, I'm sure you
Relax.
here.
She nods.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it.
You think she really needs... What if I told you it is actually possible to go on a date sober? Before recorded history, men and women were able to do simple, very primitive things together sober. Acknowledge the situation and keep it...
I have, and I don't really. Just a walk? I don't know, officer. I would not have taken you for an innocent perambulator. Where would this walk take us, officer?
Officer, I thought we had a walk of our own in mind. One that results in assault.
Oh no. You, come with us. Seriously, I insist. You need to understand that nothing is going to...
Having the lieutenant along is a fail-safe measure against any possible funny business.
I guess I can come along for a quick stroll. I mean, if the ma'am...
I do, yes. Stroll on the beach sounds nice, doesn't it?
She doesn't wait for an answer. You better get ready. Was that acceptance? It takes you a moment. The trap no locus. No phasmid E. Your voice echoed.
Well, debate worked on something.
The netting is a little untidy. Messy.
Perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but then I would be taking this on as a case, which I'm not. Okay.
The reeds, the constant.
Our tenant.
The scruffy-haired little boy.
You're stupid.
There's some tear. An old dog. The woman gazes steadily at the waves. A sudden gust.
Aye, so here you are. I'm a bit surprised we're alone. It's mid-noon and the sun is... Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End. This is what the locals call a
The thoughts are still else. Across the rusty water, that's La Delta, the financial district. In the mist...
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments. Aye, you're the starriest of them all.
Her laughter is throaty and warm as she turns to face the sun reflected in the waves. You should say something. Anything. Maybe the tequila sunset thing.
It's a common Revacholian expression. Means drinking yourself to death. And what about you? Keeping the name? Well then.
Not terribly. The sun reflected in the waves and the skyscraper.
Isn't it strange for this all-powerful thing, the sun, to be so...
The sun also falls on the Capeside tenements and war-torn ruins. An old sea fortress juts out, seemingly impervious to the sheen cast over everything else. shaking you out of your reverie. The sun does little for the day, or people living in desert climates with sparse vegetation and little drink.
Oh, that was a bit of pride, and now you're just nitpicking. But
there's salt in the air, and the cries of
it's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side, no matter what we do or who we are, for absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful. Aye, it's political. No need to step on a soapbox about it. What if we disagree? These aren't real fishhooks, silly. They're earrings.
She's right. The wind ruffles her hair.
Thank you. I'm half Ubi.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the setting sun.
It's enough that my fish go...
Out on the terrace of La Fruit de Fond.
Good one. I'm gonna go with the rope.
Say what? Something interesting? Impossible.
Aye. Brains generally aren't very good, are they? The wind's gonna pick up soon, and I have to go, but have this. The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things. I've no use for it anymore. No. Men around here are too drunk to pose a threat.
The lieutenant looks. Do not bring it into a gunfight, he thinks.
Doubt it. But thank you for the...
This is as far as...
Farewell.
Yes?
You've checked. An old door.
It's a minute. The washer won't...
Close your eye.
But just...
Puts a grin on your face. Just... Salvation.
Goodbye, officer. Delarian Chad!
Vibrations thump. A hawthorn tree en route. He stands on stage, behind a table, nodding along to them. The other reel deck is empty.
Yeah! It was awesome! Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't control it. It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left.
Inside your chest, the heart beats.
Yeah! Welcome to the gloaming! Oh! I don't know. Maybe someone can do something with this. I imagine this is the sounds that the future could make. Yeah!
The mother of humanism stands above you. A precious and complex wax pink. The shards glimmer in the dark. You see little pearl.
Yes, what is it?
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Welcome back.
Interesting setup here. Like kids preparing for a school site. I'm sure you did.
This Oh, we're trying to see if we can come up with some cool new special effects to add to the visual aspect of our club experience.
We tinker with things. Art, music, chemistry.
Some chemicals, when mixed, can blow up! Blow up! Not like, you know, in a dangerous way, or, well, we're not going to do it in a dangerous way. Besides, did you know that smell experiences are all the rage now at the most forward-thinking venues?
Very big in art circles.
Yes, chemistry has many uses.
The young man looks startled for a moment, but then flashes you.
I hope you get to experience one of our light smell shows sometime, sir.
Feel free to come back later and have a blast with this exemplar.
Yes, what is it?
All you hear is silence in your head.
Yes?
Tequila Sunset.
The legend! He's back!
Tequila. Wonderful. Not much, but it will do.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder/junior partner at I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm. But the 22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours. It did, with my trusty Sansaric, but now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit. One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound.
His eyes are clouded. His dilated...
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation. Wet, okay? It was raining really hard. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
No, you don't.
Whatever. The point is, reality was looking rather grim just then. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I wish I were Tequila. I wish I were. I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did, people are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of...
Heavy is the head that will.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office, but when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and so, now you've heard my tragic tale. With Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time.
Why didn't you go to the...
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any ID on me. So they tossed me... I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, Jeff. The hobo lifestyle definitely has some perks. Not having to pay rent. But that charm wears off pretty quickly. Before you know it, you're wearing a shit-stained tracksuit and spending your day... Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium? I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment. Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new...
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
Tequila, it's a verifiable track. Say, you're a detective, right? Nah, this isn't it. Found? That's medium concept stuff. It's a big world out there, Tequila. Lot of lost jack...
Hey, Doom Spiral. Ain't that the jacket you stole the other week?
Not on your fucking life, Rosemary. What's wrong with you people? Tell you what, Tequila. Why don't you just hang on to that one? I'll get another jacket someday.
At least you got a nice jacket for your troubles.
What's...
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Shut up, I was once a reason... So you don't want to just hear... What's... It did, but one day... So I was wet, I'm now out, so I... People are...
Heavy?
Just, but when... Any... So, now you've heard... Yeah... But what matters is that... I do. But as you can see, my fuel tank... Classy. The tale I'm about to tell you is an urban legend particular to Martinez. There are many variations on the basic story, and the details often conflict.
Are you telling the story?
Shut the fuck up. Summer of 44. 17-year-old Gertrude...
The streets are warmed by a southerly breeze. In the harbor's dark, her cigarette is a beacon, dancing alone. The image comes to you.
Our heroine finds herself enjoying the peace and quiet. What she doesn't know is that her peace is about to be shattered. From behind her comes the clattering of hooves. Startled, she turns around and... What? No, with no head on his shoulders. Wearing a found tracksuit, searching for the legendary found...
I thought that he rode a headless pig.
Well, there are many versions of this story. The most peculiar of which has the headless found rider. Yes. According to legend, young Gertrude Het had to endure years. Gertrude Het may have been the first to...
Tell him about the two feminists.
Fuck, Rosemary. They were dating.
These wouldn't be...
What? You know...
I read the case file.
Right. Early autumn of... The wind picks up.
Two women stand on a small outcropping of rocks.
The women are caught in the downpour. They act quickly. Eva...
Don't turn around. Don't turn around.
When she sees something. Her But there is no lightning. Ula makes a run for the shore, but Eva slips on a wet rock and disappears into the cold, cold canal with nary a sound. Her body is never recovered.
Naturally, Ula De Ponte became the prime suspect in the disappearance of Eva Delgado. De Ponte maintained that during the investigation, it became apparent that there was a love triangle, the third party being some small-time businessman. I don't remember the exact details. The leading theory was that no, she committed suicide before she could be taken into custody. They found her in the bath, not a pretty...
Man, that's some grisly detail. Anyway, that's the story of the headless Faun Rider. Pretty crazy, huh? Well, Tequila, that's part of the legend. Some say he was an undercover cop who blew his cover and got beheaded by the vicious gang he had infiltrated. Now he rides, searching...
Oh, headless brother, where...
Others claim he was a professional jockey who veered off course during a steeplechase, ended up in some...
Even decapitation couldn't stop his commitment to the sport.
Personally, I think he was just some guy who hanged himself from a really tall tree. Coincidentally, at that exact moment, a horse happened to pass under.
For some reason, this does strike you as the most plausible theory of them all.
That would explain the tracksuit and his need for revenge. Anyway, to each his own.
Hard to argue with.
That's the reality situation for you. Yeah? Why don't you go eat shit, Tequila? There's no way you know a better one than that. I have to admit, that's pretty high concept. Still not as awesome as a headless rider. No one knows. Some say he stalks Martinez to the...
He won't, though, because he...
I saw him one night when I arrived.
I actually do have... Do you have anything to Interesting. Ah, this last one is the most Martinez... I've never heard it mentioned outside of here.
A shovel hits the sand somewhere behind the reeds, near an abandoned...
Magic animals? No, man, this is serious stuff. No, Tequila. Most people... Hey! Fuck you, Tequila. All kinds. I've seen archaeologists, gangsters, even a bunch of ad agency types. I'm telling you, obsessive types. Some of those expeditions come back after the first time I saw one.
Wait.
I'm not even sure I should be telling you this story, to be perfectly honest. You're in a fragile state, and it might be too much for you to handle. Okay, fine, I'll tell you. But I'm warning you, it's pretty out there. There was this designer. His exact name is lost to history, but in life... That is...
He existed, all right. You feel it deep within your basal ganglia. I'm talking about...
Anyway, sometime later he started his own personal studio, but then something turned. You know Tequila, nose candy, the white red...
The kids on the streets also...
Sinus salt...
Can't see, for its popularity among...
Along with a number of more banal street names. He's talking about cocaine.
Shit, yeah, Tequila. You know exactly... You've got to understand, the work this guy was doing was so high. Now, as you might imagine, snorting that much cocaine can...
Right. Wrong. Do it all the time. All day, baby.
Hey, Tequila, pay attention. Apparently the idea was too high concept even for this genius. He dropped dead right at his desk before he could finish. His last words are recorded to have been, "I know, Tequila, I know." But the story doesn't end there. Supposedly, when they... That's right. 250 grams of blow had accumulated in there over the years. We're talking high-grade Saramarine. There are those who believe the designer was buried with this quarter...
The cocaine skull.
The cocaine skull. Here's the kicker. This designer, this lead designer of a world... That's why he brought his studio here, back to where it all began. And that's why they or probably further down the coast, or in...
No, my grandma always told me his grave lay some...
This is ludicrous, and physically impossible. Sinuses can contain that...
Now, detective. Always the skeptic.
The archaeologists say they want to put it in a museum. The gangsters say they want to...
Bullshit. They just want to snort it. But you could beat them to it, Harry.
I'm pretty sure...
And why wouldn't they, eh? Sounds...
Don't listen to him or his grandma. He's just making things up.
No, my grandma told me. I've heard other people...
Or maybe it's in the air. Or
in a pyramid?
They're pretty vague about it in general. The archaeologists act the junkies for...
Honest men on an honest...
By now, I'd say I know about as much about it as any... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on.
What?
For one, the way is blocked. And second, outfitting an expert... It's just not feasible within the economic...
I have to agree. We barely have what... Besides, it would look extremely...
Wait. Maybe there's another...
Yeah, well, that's the reality. Not that I can think of, currently. That might be the case, yes.
Okay, let's step aside for... I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your son. It's just, well, you look more like a high-flying businessman than a police officer. Oh, God. Don't... You know the expression, the clothes make the man? The right outfit in the right situation can make all the difference in the world. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
It warms.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go.
Danko.
There's...
Tequila...
The bed is comforting. An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The expression, fixed to your clean-shaven, still not happen. On the table, the water reflects back. The beardless nature of your cheeks makes the expression. The water reflect the beardless.
I see you haven't left our little Martinez yet. Still running around. Like some kind of cross-country law official. Aye, but don't let it grow too much. This is not the place to settle down. Oh. That's good. Wasn't feeling it. That calls for a funeral. Police business.
The worn and beaten wooden...
We can sit on benches after we...
You can
Yes? Excuse me? Frankly, Detective, you're in a deranged...
The lieutenant thinks you're some unaccountable wreck who needs constant supervision. But you don't have to listen to him. You're free to disobey.
Except that I do, Detective. That's good. Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the
Have you tried
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice. Like he's...
Try work. Really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama, you can always use the...
but a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with antlers and immense Zweihanders.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. I doubt it.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
The Koldima Madakwa? Oh, I didn't mean to imply otherwise. Well, it's been once. This was before. I'm not.
Do we really have time for this?
This recording comes from. Keep in mind, I have to slow.
As the hum, that's an illusion. There's a growing sense of dread. He nods to you.
Gulls and.
That's it. A low range of sound.
You know, now that I've listened to it.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100%. The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. Shine on these sunglasses lasts a...
Nola.
Oh, that visor is...
I hope not.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
The speakers below are banged up.
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those...
You find the book.
Economical... Everything's still cool here, officer. Me? It's very cool. I like your style.
Hold in your hand the colorful This book will show you the score. Get you oriented with the alphabet. Every page has one word. A is for azimuth. B is for boring. H is for homeboy. Q is for That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Good. I also know the alphabet.
It is a very useful skill to have, he thinks, for all sorts of life activities like reading.
It's you again. What is it? It's you again. What is it?
I don't know what went wrong the last time.
What the hell are you talking about? That's a nice way of putting it, but you know, I'm in the dock workers.
That is...
These working class oafs don't know how to talk about feelings. You shouldn't have.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't...
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
I knew it.
I'm not surprised. It's already getting at.
Well, in that case, sweetie, let me give you a small token of my gratitude.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the...
Oh,
it's a...
That's...
My apologies.
It's searching for...
Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside...
Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him.
Thanks.
Good. Okay. And completely empty.
Surprise, tempered with fear and trepid.
No locusts?
That's not ideal.
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is evil.
Of course, more clever.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behove you to
Yes, the Phantasma Day.
Another trip to the Reeds.
Of course. B suck. Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us.
Heartfelt gratitude.
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been a refresh.
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization. Consider the way the empty trap was this.
Kids, what would it...
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects.
Delinquents, my favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere.
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. Morel, it's been fun.
No need to apologize.
The first man to break formation is always a blow to leadership. This is bigger than he lets on.
Very... Not yet. I know it's...
It's clear.
By which on I have to resist... Partheno. Nature does not concern herself with it. It's truly not that special. No. Of the list, 2 are yes. We cryptozoo... In fact, yes.
Oh, hello.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law. I mean, officers. I told...
Tis true, sir.
No.
What does?
Yes, officer? I'm so...
Short, this man.
Hey, was there something you needed? Do I have a shaker in my hand? Am I wearing it? Am I smiling? That's right.
What you want is a play it calm. This...
Even more reason for me...
This medicine cabinet is stocked with pharmaceutical...
Anything of...
Pill bottles.
An opioid.
This window.
Looks like it.
You know which window is not been recently... Whatever it is, it's messing with your concentration. Smooth following your... Wait. Stop. That man, below the damage. How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters. You could ask either one of them.
Huh? How old? 58. "42. And he was deceased. He had been decomposing for... On the bright side, you've been getting a lot of exercise lately.
There's silence. Then...
Sure, you're 42.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements. To the laboratorium.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation.
Yes, miss. All right.
Coolly.
Yeah, I did not. Mystery solved then. I kept wondering where it led.
There may be more to this mystery.
Huh.
She feels like quarry.
Okay. Yeah. It's most. All right.
Yes, miss. All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours her...
Not my favorite topic.
And...
I think...
And the lynched?
She nods.
How about...
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside.
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to... The footprints on the floor, however.
Boring footprints. You lean closer. You clearly see...
Jackpot.
You see a heavy steel door. The door...
There must be a key.
The machine... You clearly...
Jackpot. 3 weeks. The blue door. It means someone...
Large print. One person.
Between that...
Everything around you.
Hello, officer.
Oh, hello, sweetie. Oh, hello. Of course, dear. Is there a... No. It's the... Oh, yes. The eight-eyed...
Mutation.
until it was sighted by Rin. It happened on the world's largest canyon system, alone in the... He was lost. Without every now and then, the bird would...
Eat the bird. Uva.
More like he followed it. The professor. Then, the bird was controlling his mind. The eight-eyed Tetatorn was indifferent to him, as long as he didn't get... Yes, way, sweetie. Cryptozoologists have been tracing it ever since, but Wamrao is vast, mysterious, and holds many secrets.
Modern radar telemetry.
This one I liked. Not only does it have...
He's sincere. He likes the audacity of it.
Sadly, yes.
Not really. It's just stylized.
Very.
This one's very famous. Everyone knows it. People will be looking at that top. I'm glad you like.
Hi again, Gendarme. Oh yes, let's see. Muscular. Yes, just reporting. Sure. Anything else on your mind? Bye-bye, Gendarme.
I've got nothing to... I said...
You caught her off guard.
No. Aggressive?
So you were spying on her. We've talked to...
Listen.
Fuck.
So ask what you came to ask. Or get back. No one is emotional here. Aggressive?
So you were...
Listen.
Fuck.
So ask what you... I don't need privatized. Aggressive?
We've talked...
Listen.
Fuck.
So no one...
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown...
Have you come to make your offering to Kuno?
Yes?
The trash can... The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. There's nothing... Not much to see. You see a box full... The container sounds a muffled gong. The porter reel is... You press the large button marked Commence. It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable, telling you about the tiny... Within seconds you know, this is the one. The real shit. A click, then silence for a bit. Then, the tapes. Of course you could sing this. Yup, they're all here. And, the B-side of the tape contains the instrument. Guards, you have to convince Gart to let the lieutenant... It's just a... But... A cockatoo. This book. The face. A police badge. You hold it. A worn map. The note is written with a...
Really? I'm placing Sulislav.
Someone. You'll find the filament memory with the offside copy in the frozen...
Sulislav. Really? I'm placing...
Porter reel. You push.
This isn't Revachon. This is a fucking villa.
The harbor.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear... Gonna run a room court. I'll fucking do...
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrete on you.
Corti could... End of... It seemed authentic enough. Still.
There's more going on.
I think we've got a few...
Have you come to make your offering to Kuno?
Please don't waste.
The lieutenant does.
Don't listen to the blind. You can pay tribute to Kuno with drugs, or cigarettes, or some wheels. Kuno could use some wheels.
All around you, the hiss is like skyscrapers.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case. Of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well. Yes, I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough. If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid. But what do I know? I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things.
The buzz of electric light.
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Oh, my suggestion is don't. Don't grow any older than you are. Just visit.
The place is.
The lack of
riddles.
Sometimes it's as though I'm also gotten lost inside this nameless. Oh, it seems to be a common theme these days. Isn't that what people always think when they are lost? Something I can...
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
Either he's gonna... Either... Oh? Well, how can I assist you?
Put your hands where I can see them. Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands.
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
You shouldn't be here. Something's very wrong with her. She's completely out of control.
The man appears to be pulling out an object from his pocket.
Fear under threat! Fear under threat! Superseding event. Split-second decision. Get on the ground! Get on the goddamn ground! Subject yourself to a full body cavity search. Prohibited materials concealed in those...
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
She's frantic, confused. Teeth. Host almighty. Don't count on that.
Suicide back home. Split-second decision.
God, I almost blew her head off.
What is this? This isn't police issue. Police weapons. Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
Grab the gun. Right now.
No one ever cares anymore.
Oh, woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be... Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8, and loneliness. There's a bit more to this than that. But right now, I don't think there's any need for that. In her... We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family. That would just be a waste of paper. I mean, look at her. She's not going to respond to a station slip. Okay, that's settled. But I think we're done here for...
Please, leave the radio.
she stands motionless. Some kind of superstar. They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say, to all this. The woman stands is one of those things, the old woman doesn't react. She doesn't even flinch as you reach.
Oh, is that yours?
It's hard to say. It's been so long since you wore yours.
It's your hat.
The old...
Give me a moment. What? No. No, if it ain't my business, think we'd all be.
Hello again.
As you approach, this must be it. Somehow, the night air softens the acrid No, that's just...
Just look at these pigs sniffing about after hours. Go ahead and arrest me, officer. I swear I'll go...
The metal grill is cool to the touch. You notice the lieutenant is looking uncustomarily anxious. His posture is rigid.
Something's not right here. The equation doesn't quite balance, which is just to say we should be prepared for any eventuality.
You can make out two voices, both male.
Careful with those now. I have it.
The clang of metal a pair of frightened ears.
Who's there? Is that you, Maurice? Who said communist? Did we say communist? Get out of here.
For a moment.
What's the passphrase? He said something about malls. Did he say something about sausages? Not even close. Perhaps he's drunk. No, he's not. Are you locked out of your radio computer?
There's no response. No.
Alright. The key's taped to the back of the door frame. And do wash the concrete.
Charmant.
Have fun at your underground meeting.
The two young men are either oblivious to or ignoring your entrance. Their attentions are fixed on what matchboxes, it appears.
I think it's holding, Oleg. It is. Careful, careful. Damn, hardly any difference. You two. They should know the meeting starts at 10 p.m. sharp.
One leader, and don't let them see you flustered, sire. Play along. He's taken your measure. This must be the theory.
We all have to take precautions, especially during these delicate times.
Uh-oh. No one said anything about reading. You'll just have to wing this one.
No, detective. The only reading I've been doing is...
He seems to be wagging.
I have not had time to seek out pretentious communist book clubs.
It doesn't sound like Dave. Well, this is getting awkward. I'm not sure what you...
There's profound consternation in his...
Maybe they can explain themselves. In the most generous sense. Yes, but more specifically. We are running a reading. Comrade Steban is a great discussion.
Yawn. Can you imagine anything duller than...
We have been known to get into... Precisely. Within the contours of Mazovian historical materialism, of course. Huh. As though you can call... One thing you learn quickly at university. We are post-attendant. Exactly. The only worthwhile part of the so-called...
They are not primary school delinquents. They are university students. Attendance isn't compulsory.
We study all the foundational, truly extra, and before that we spend...
Uh-oh. You can feel your attention detaches. The voices of the young men fade away. It's a cool evening, out beyond the dull chatter. The way they billow in the night breeze reminds you of something. Yes, an image to get the beast is you. You let the invigorating sensation course through you. Then...
And before that... But, of course, our special emphasis is on the theories of Ignace Nilsson, only Krasmazov's most trusted lieutenant, the evangelist of the revolution.
It's hard to overstate how unimpressed he is.
He also happens to be the great...
Pleasant. The young man sighs.
Clinching? No. We're not... We think of ourselves as more of an intellectual vanguard. Our stance? What? Do you want to know if the S.R.V. has established a... Though historically speaking, the... Good point.
Are they being sarcastic? It's always that way.
No, we're an independent organization.
He speaks the truth.
That's easy. Crime is simply the inevitable. It's a symptom, in other words. Not a...
His companion can barely...
No, unfortunately. The communards were hunted down and killed nearly to a man.
His companion's eyes widen as you...
Yes, like that one. I wonder, can I hold it? It's heavier than I was expecting.
The attitude of a priest bearing. When he's finished, he returns the rifle to you with a...
What do you mean? This is the reading group. We're in something over...
Some of our former comrades didn't have the ideological fortitude our work...
Intellectual attrition is maybe the best way to describe it. Felix said he couldn't keep up with the reading on top of his classwork. And Susanna wanted to read text other than Mazovian theory.
See? Even the gendarme gets it.
We've tried recruiting new members.
But don't forget about...
Whatever this turnip, you could learn a thing or two from them.
They're the most depressing school of communism. They love writing long...
A gang of cheap psychologists.
It's okay for Uli to say that, because his dad... Do you think all the problems in the world can be...
1000%, yes.
I can tell you're a man who has his urges. But I can also tell you're... You see, the God, for starters, they love talking about beans. Oh, sure. But the iconoclasts are obsessed with beans. They're by far the most...
Ah, yes. The much...
If only. They've got all the beans accounted for in their asset sheet.
And next thing you know, you see, iconoclasts, of course not. The only people who actually...
Basically indistinguishable from...
Cindy is... How to...
Something of an ideological...
Yes. That's exactly how I would put it.
But she refuses to submit an essay, so we can't call her a member of...
That doesn't stop her from using the room for studio space. It's an unfortunate story.
He's studying macro and...
Well, a real intellectual, it sounds like.
Right. So a few weeks ago, we were discussing the extra physical capabilities of the revolutionary state.
It was unbelievable. He said, turnips...
Basically, he was rejecting the whole foundation, simply that under suitably revolutionary conditions, crop yields naturally increase relative to non-revolutionary crops. Which
Susanna said that he has been hanging out with some...
For us, the question boiled down to, if you don't even accept the basic idea, well, it wasn't so...
He just quit coming.
Go ahead.
The young man frowns.
Nothing, just messing around.
They're watching those matchboxes. It's almost as though...
We typically only accept new members, but given that we have some extra seating at the moment,
Steban.
I am serious. As materialists, we've got to adapt to conditions as they are, assuming he's even still interested, that is.
Is it getting warm in here? There seems to be a little pool of sweat forming in the... Oh, totally. You did. Excellent work. Now, no, you're terrible at them. Let's be frank, the hardest...
Everything all right, gendarme? You look a little... Sure.
Sleep well.
Indirect modes of taxation. Turns out, those Financial Oversight Committee gangsters stuffed millions of hard-earned dividends away in the last place anyone thought to look. The hearts and minds of everyday Rivasholians. You need to spread that deregulation gospel to the people.
The gendarme returns. What do you... yeah, it's her.
She said if she's going to...
And I don't think she could afford... Oh, sure. It's definitely... I guess you could call her latest stuff...
It's too bad she hasn't developed the theoretical foundation.
I think she'll get there, though. The deal?
That's really good, Steban.
Thanks, Uli. It's an old construction site.
His friend, you...
Go ahead. The gendarme returns.
Hello again, officers.
The lieutenant is desperately hatred. The woman.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her first name. It's where pigs.
You're back. Good.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Hey, was there something? No, you don't. It's not happening. The whirling doesn't need more sad style. That's one of the styles it can do without right now. It's for no one. It's a prop. A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke. It's not for bands, it's for clients. Some clients, okay? Not you. Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all...
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape. This is the look of a man who's defeated.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair.
I'm having it uninstalled. Oh yeah. Time to do the damage. The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on...
I can see that.
The air is thick. Someone dims the lights as the music starts. A lump's in your throat suddenly.
Often go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Sanson, though it once was larger. How the real may rest there, down through the mist there, towards the Seven Sisters, towards those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there in the tiny yacht there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now you're all alone. None of this matters. And all.
Do you hear that? It's the most pathetic applause in the world, Harry. Made of pity. No one liked you. Your words echo in the karaoke.
Quit yelling into the mic!
You hear or think.
I'm gonna unplug the mic now, okay? That's it, I'm on.
Let's go, officer. Detective Dubois. It was done right.
I mean it, he thinks. To him, being a cop in the
Wow. Just what? That really sucked. Good for you. I'm not letting...
You feel bad suddenly. You see the delicate loops of handwriting in your mind's eye.
Hey, was there something...
Our tenant.
It's getting cold.
Good night, officer.
The bed is comforting. The place feels almost like home now. Quiet and dignified around you. A new life by the seaside. You're incredibly tired. The darkness and warmth come fast. You're falling asleep.
It's easier this time. Drifting off, your head has found a comfortable indent in the pillow.
This respite. You've earned it. Now you haven't. You've just... You're welcome, Harry boy.
After centuries of darkness, the alarm rings.
Hola, Wandering Man.
Your eyes. You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened, despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you. The door...
Satisfied, detective?
Try again. Just like that, you hear a click.
You can't be serious.
The man stands at the far end. The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to... Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face. Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. In the general stillness, only your tongue...
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you.
You can't hear him exactly. Yet
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen? Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for anyhow. My name is Rustam Diodori, investor.
Mr. Diodor, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
Pleasure to meet you, Raphael. I'm surprised in a positive manner, do understand, about your exceedingly high net worth name.
It is not.
Oh, don't you worry, Lieutenant. I can tell a good man.
Oh Lord, not this again. Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, sure, Kim. And yet it never seems...
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question, but all I did was take her fortune.
and blow.
I gotta tell you, at first, but then once you've reached my position, some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really. Which one? Revachol, where I nominally reside, or Gra, where my father immigrated from, or Ildik? Listen, Mr. Cousteau, Raphael, if I may. If capital and nationalism states are akin to boulders, it is truly a...
Hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place? That's what...
What do you mean? Are you talking about my chin?
Please behave yourself.
I've never heard anybody say anything about my chin. Yet, being rich does not make... What do you mean? Are you talking about my... Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this. It's some statistical thing. In essence, it says that when an extreme, among other things... But calm down. I'm but a... No, not really.
A man this chill.
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez.
Yes, I imagine that does look strange to you. Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun. By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly? Oh, interesting. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being there simply aren't enough hours a day to handle all the handouts. It's like feeding seagulls. They're all spending money is a matter of desire. I'm sure you're smart, you know? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising with luxury yachts, high-fidelity portable radio systems. What? No,
Could you please stop asking everyone for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to look worse than we already do.
It's perfectly alright.
Playing the pity card, are we? Whatever gets.
As you may know, us high net worth individuals don't have a lot of. Here is 3 real. How much can you get for this? You're welcome. You know, maybe you can make that money grow.
This is these ultra-liberal types love losing huge sums of money on ludicrous proposals. If business planning were really your strong suit, you probably wouldn't be a cop.
Go on. I'm ready.
Nicking an idea that wasn't worth any.
Hold on. Have we met before? No. On second, your idea reminds me of a group of young men. They pitched me. Well, at first everything was wrong. They lacked the will to get things done. We lost all of our.
I guess the inordinate amount of time they put into drawing mythical creatures did not generate a return on it.
Sadly, when we got there, it was too late. What I want to tell you is this. It's a very bad idea. Death in the water. You seem like a reasonable man, but that is not a reasonable.
Okay, well, maybe I was wrong. We've all learned something today.
Absolutely not.
Stop embarrassing yourself. Papa Magnesium.
It was a real farewell, friend.
Mister, I'm not. Mr. Everett doesn't really. Mr. Edgar is Mr. Everett's brother. He looked all kinds of left with the first thought he's a union, honestly.
Oil for the wheel.
Oh, once he's.
That's
Who do you mean, mister?
You do realize he.
I don't know anyone like that.
He really feels.
Oh, Titan. The night guard.
Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It reminds you of the day you first held it, with fear and respect, hoping you don't have to use it in vain. This gun, Sunrise Parabellum.
Mr. Dubois, the word in Martinez is a certain police officer is once again. I prefer my police officers old-fashioned like that, with a gun. You can do so many mega-rich light-bending, guy. Oh my god. How did that get in there? Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega-rich light. Honestly, Harry, we might be moving a spot of drugs through this harbor, but I won't be caught transporting the light-bending mega-rich. I have a reputation to protect. Harry, it's beginning to dawn on me that you're a real fascist. A mega-fascist who imagines mega-rich light-bending fascist. I shudder to think.
Not for 1 second did he.
My. She's quite the. Tell me, was it difficult to convince the pigs to give it up? I told you she was a piece of work, Harry, but I knew you could handle it. I know my special policeman.
Anyway, I'm always happy to educate and entertain you, my friend. Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found an old...
This month,
Yes, the same...
Union,
The neighbor...
waving the gun around.
I already have...
She will be there.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Very nice, Harry. Is that... Let's hear it. Of course, I'm always happy. Very nice. Most... By all means, Harry. What? Great. Absolutely.
Rustin control. No screech. Crane.
Hold on, Wandering Man.
Looking for something? It's you again. What is it? It's you again. What is it?
Whoa. In your hand. What a funny little cap. The container is warm to the touch. Or is that just the anticipation? You screwed a little. What is he? Your mother? Is Kim your au pair? You suck a manly dose of the extremely chemical-smelling liquid into your mouth. It tastes like many, not this warmth. It makes you want to share your...
I'm happy for you.
His glasses turn golden as the fire reflects off the lenses. Just don't mix it with anything, he thinks, looking you over. Wow, Kim's badass. Or, he's at it. Look at all these guys go off like fireworks as infam. Why not? This already you can tell you're going, if you can keep the vomit in.
In the bottom right corner.
Now that you've acquired some, it'll make you into more than that. See? That's your problem. A lack of confidence. It's not ideal, no. But you raise the peptide bottle, press one nostril closed, and inhale furiously with the other. The rush is almost immediate. Now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. Whoa, this shit. Time for a little truth. Tell the lieutenant you did some clear.
I'm not your mother. I don't care.
As long as you remain functional. To this, there are mass spring.
In the bottom right corner.
Again, you find yourself looking at that big. There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. It's close enough to the...
Huh?
And I need the
God damn it, Dennis.
Sorry, fucko. I'm gonna
With a loud thud, the key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow.
Come on, man.
I'm tired of listening to your shit. Didn't even know it was there.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before the...
It's for the blue door in the kit.
Don't think.
There is a silent... You see, the key fits. The machine. Master investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you? Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently. All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in. Feels like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights.
Some kind of inane pinball.
The lieutenant grimaces, looking.
You can't fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
No, I love it.
He doesn't.
No.
Kim, Pinball, Kitsuragi. Exactly. That's what he's known as. His reputation...
So now he remembers. Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, aka the Kimball. You remembered. Congratulations. Wonderful. He only remembers hearing about the pinball policeman. No human being should. It is a game that requires no skill and a childlike affinity to flashing lights. And it is... I am not called pinball. It was used to taunt me a long time ago. Fine. I was a juvenile police officer for over 15 years. It's how I started out in the RCM. Once I had to infiltrate a pinball ring. As you do. It was not okay. I needed to become a pinball champion. I trained for 9 months. End of story. That time is over now. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming, as was playing pinball.
So that's why he doesn't want to talk to Kuno. Trauma and stressor disorder from being a juvenile.
It's best if you handle the juvenile delinquents. Not only to you, I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi to everyone. Now, we really need to...
The machine. You clearly...
Jackpot.
You clearly see footprint.
Jackpot.
Large print. One person has...
No. The size look between...
Everything.
3 weeks.
This is so...
The blue door...
Hello.
Yes? What is it? Okay.
What? No. No. There are
Jean, he's not right. Treat him like you treat McCoy's little brother.
Yes, and I'm wondering why. Don't you have a...
Yes? Did you want...
Again?
Hey, was there...
Hello, officer.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Ginjin. Bye-bye, gendarme.
I've got nothing.
It's you again. What is it? Again. How many people have you...
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. Oh.
He's clearly...
So he's hanging.
How many...
Or send them to Reunion.
Rest assured. How many...
Or send them to Reunion to...
Doesn't remember.
May no use.
Are you there? Do you think...
A trick, Titus. Keep a...
Who do you fucking...
He's so sure it's him. But it's not that simple. There's someone above him. The sweaty man turns red. And look, he wasn't calling the shots that night. Or...
It's not the fat ass. Titus runs the hot...
I think you got your...
Yes. They ask, are you there? Do you...
A trick, Titus. Keep...
Who...
He's so
That's right.
No. You did not. You don't...
I know, Lizzie.
No. Yeah.
Quiet.
By...
No.
This...
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interest in things.
That's enough insinuation.
We...
Didn't they...
You're pretty... Certainly enough to not put up with this backsass.
We... Look. I'm not gonna...
Yeah. I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clapped.
That's right, lawman. And then we hang...
My fucking elbow, Copper. Samaran boxing style.
He may be lying, but he's good at it. No.
Right fucking here.
Yeah, man, won't you...
They keep speaking for time.
Like what? About fucking time. Again. What I am.
What kind?
The kind...
A live grin...
This one has a...
I can't... Wrong.
He regret...
To kill us all.
Yeah.
He grabbed...
Yeah. Show me your con. Why don't...
Titus.
Fuck off.
What are you...
What you need...
As you can...
It won't. It's true. She was the only.
Are you do you think you
A trick, Titus. Keep addressing it.
Who do you...
He's so sure it's him. But it's not that simple. There's someone
Titus, no one was thinking...
That's it. There's some kind of power that there's any question who's the leader.
No. No. No! Fuck no!
disregard the outburst, officer? None. Are you there? Do you think...
A trick, Titus. He's so sure it's him.
It wasn't a question.
This
I think.
Yes. There are some admin. Are you there? Do you...
A trick, Titus. He's so sure. He has authority.
Theo's a great guy. A great guy. But come on.
I think you...
Yes. There are... Are you there? Do you...
A trick, Titus. He's so sure it's him.
You keep him the fuck out.
When Titus Hardy... Are you there? Do you...
A trick, Titus.
That's for what you...
No.
What? So am I. What? I am.
What kind?
The kind...
Alive?
This one.
I can't prove. Wrong.
He regrets him.
To kill us all.
Yeah.
He grabbed...
Yeah. Show me your con.
What about him? We...
Didn't they...
You're pretty sure you've certainly enough to not put up with this backsat.
That with no...
No, he hasn't.
What?
Titus lets...
With...
No, he...
Right, fuck.
Yeah, man.
They keeps...
My fuck.
He may be lying.
Like what? About fucking time.
I've got nothing... I am not...
You could be, Liz. You could...
Even...
He's right. With a fake cold look in her eyes. Speak. It's not her. She's...
Like I said...
Even you caught her off.
No. I suggest...
Even you caught her.
You are not...
You, a man like Easy Leo.
I represent...
A very...
I suggest...
Even though you caught her.
You are not...
You said a man like Easy Leo.
I am
a very minor.
I suggest...
Even though you caught her off guard.
You are not...
You said a man like Easy Leo.
He said no such thing. This isn't about me.
Calm down, everyone.
Dirty tactics, officer.
Aggressive?
We've talked to...
Listen.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask. Or get back. Get sober. Do your job.
Again? I can't believe this shit. I'm going to... God.
None of this is great news. Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter.
Okay, what? So, do you know who... Yeah, I don't... Oh my...
Have you come to make your offering to Kuno?
Please,
the lieutenant.
Don't listen. You can pay tribute to Kuno with drugs or cigarettes. Have you come to make your offering to Kuno?
put it away. The information here isn't worth it.
Back off, fuck eyes!
The lieutenant doesn't like this. It may be less destructive to your working relationship to just come back alone later.
No, what we need is to get back to work. He doesn't know anything.
Okay, Porkson. Tar keeps Kuno sharp. We're cool now, but don't be pulling this shit on Kuno, or Kuno's gonna have to be... You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in? Shit. Get.
You can't do that, Kuno.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of... That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. It's a vitamin pig. Don't you... Yeah, it's the mag.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno.
You're not getting this, pig. It complete...
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fuck...
Oh, that. Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape. Yeah, to the both of you, watch your ass in. It's a vitamin. Okay.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno.
You're not getting this.
Fuck you, pig.
Oh, that. Yeah. Good call, Pigmeister. Don't. Yeah. Kuno took the.
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment.
They're not pets. Don't you know what locusts are? When they.
Stop!
You stop. It's like they're fucking...
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from...
Maybe I am.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno.
Kuno made Kuno. Kuno says whatever I fucking say I.
This is what he sometimes does when things get tense.
Oh, Kuno! It's so lame even...
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno made himself into.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno.
In it, you hear snow, so that's what this is about. Without a word, she disappears in... For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now. Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts.
The girl's face appears again, above the...
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just like pig. You really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame. Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts... The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
He recognizes the name.
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit.
There's silence between the two children.
Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck do you... It's a okay.
Oh, don't teach...
You're not getting this.
Fuck you.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Kuno does...
I'll die before I squeal, pig. I come from the woods. Good...
Don't be traumatized.
I'll die before I squeal. What's this kid
Get the fuck...
I'll die before I... Murder was the case. I'll die before I squeal.
Hello, officer. So he was just a child.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie.
She acts chipper, but...
Yeah, you're right. We just need to
Darling, I told you to take it easy.
You're right.
There won't be a next season. Not for this. Find a phasmid or admit defeat, people.
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't we? Fine.
He wants to see this tale through.
Really? It's too...
What Morel means?
He's a fresh batch of locusts.
Wow. Co-discovery. This would show them all.
Oh, hello.
see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't fuck.
Looking for something or? No.
He's got a smoke right there, in his fucking...
Can't have it. Evidence of what? I haven't done anything. What, officer? Sorry, I couldn't be of any help.
To the left of... A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays. A colorful...
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Here you go, mister. No. The pale age, you know.
Don't worry your pretty little head about it. Let's...
I mean, I already said it.
Substances give powerful. Use medication, like Nosifed and magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances. Note: consuming
The tear machines.
No.
The tear machine.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad...
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Start with a little compliment, then work.
Oh, okay.
After all this mess,
An investment? What kind of investment? Ha! That! You drive a hard bargain, officer. I respect that. Sounds like a fair deal all around.
corruption. It's just like bus or... colourful
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that. Here you go, mister. No. Frick.
The trap stands empty among.
Fantastic.
The local. They're not really.
Good. Now, don't answer.
He doesn't want to, but.
The legend! He's back. And firstly, I got smokes and piss and a little... Hi, by amphetamine I mean good, my man. Oh, you see bought cigarette? Of course. Oh, you see bought cigarettes? Mm-hmm. Hook 'em and cook 'em, huh? You want to buy something? Let's keep it moving.
Danko.
There's. All the traps are stopped now, and still no sight of the fa-
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning? I do have...
He's not gonna get... No, I mean...
Oh no, I'm just penning...
Not that he would have to worry about...
I do, sir.
Low Montang, stick...
Actually, a great many cultures have their own...
You doze off. Man.
But anyway, I'm boring you with details again. You were saying? Then I guess everything got... I do. Lomantang.
Wait. What does this man know about Pyrrolidon?
You got me, detective. But my...
Here's a former junkie.
Dad's fighting with sticks.
That's right, Mikhail.
You see, a slogan used to...
Looks like tomorrow never came.
mister. Yes, I am. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yes, they look. It's Lammy.
Lambie is a stuff.
Yes, very. Isn't he soft? Bye.
Is that the phasmid? Wait, what if this is the fishing rod situation all over again? It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic. It's a fire iron. How disappointing. Right? You'll have better luck.
Awatana.
Yes, what is it? Yes, what is it? Yes, what is it?
The pockets of these new jeans. Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper, not familiar. There it is again. The scent of apricot, bitter, citrus, until a blossom of skin. Your heart working overtime. Feels so. Yes, from the sun sets, there is a movement. Why are you talking to a gum wrapper?
It's you again. What is it?
The display. This is entirely, completely you. A small mountain of colorful board games.
Hi, Ace. Hello again.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring your attempt to grasp at the arm. Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are. Browsing suddenly, high-speed love. Next to the...
I really must insist.
She understands.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush.
Several the maps look old and fake. This bookstore is not...
I can't have you...
Amidst these, the point of the book, it serves platitudes, wholeness. When it's up to it's your... The book features this even... This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about the throbbing in your... Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, the book... For example, even better if you can find... It is... And good for, it also recommends, among other benefits, it is alleged for general health and well-being. These strolls, this is exactly, I don't know. There's an entire section devoted to...
Excuse me, sir. Indeed. Well, I hope it...
Medicinal purposes of flipping through the book, you find a number of you come across the following explanation. Finally, it seems to contain description. There are a number of zeolite tonics. What you're describing, there's nothing in here that speaks to hanger. First, you need to combine. Lastly, the tincture you've invented. Whoever wrote this, would you like to very well. Next, lastly, you've created a delicious tincture. If only you could, would you like to try again? Very well. Next, lastly, you've created a delicious, if only you could, would you like to very well. Next, lastly, you've created a delicious tincture of whiskey and ginger. If only you could find one of these right now. Would you like to try? Very well. Next, you've created a delicious tincture of whiskey and ginger. If only would you like to? Very well. Next, lastly, you've created a delicious tincture of whiskey and ginger. If would you like to? Very well. Next, you've created a delicious tincture of whiskey. If would you like? You closed the book. Very well. Next, lastly, you've created a delicious. If would you like to? Very well. Next, lastly, you've created. If only would you like? Very well. Next, lastly, you've created. If only would you like to? Very well. Next, lastly, you've created a delicious. If would you like? Very well. Next, lastly, you've created. If would you like to? Very well. First, choose a... Next, lastly, is that you've created a delicious... If would you like to try? Very well. Next, lastly, you've created... If would you like to? Very well. Next, lastly, you've created... If would you like? You close the book. Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the pill. A large pharmacopoeia makes up nearly half of the book. Have you taken any walks through the pill recently? The book is frustratingly vague on this topic, but it's flipping through the book. Have you taken any walk? And on your walks, you need to do that. There is serious, regular meditation in good, and when you excellent, free your body. What about your... Well, yeah, Your genitalia are a note of caution. Very well. Next, lastly, you've created. If only would you like. Very well. Next, you need. Lastly, you've created. If oh would you like to. Very well. Next, you need. Lastly, you've created. If oh would you like. Very well. Next, lastly, you've created a delicious tincture of whiskey and ginger. According to the pharmacopoeia, it should increase your energy and focus. If only you could find one of these right now. Would you like to try again? You closed the book, flipping through the book. Have you taken any and on your walks? Do good. And nudity, you probably nor should you. Nudity is shameful. No officer of your partner. You glance over at the lieutenant, who is standing as usual, with his hands neatly folded, flipping through. You come across. Finally, it seems to contain the tomes. Date of birth generator. You were born in the year 07, in the last year of the commune of Revachol, right before it fell in the old military hospital.
Hello again, esteemed officer. Goodness, you were already...
She smiles.
Okay, but please.
The woman. Close your eyes.
But just...
Put some salvation.
Goodbye, officer.
Yes, what is it? No, yes, no. You're right. I'm not.
Tequila sunset.
The legend! He's back!
Uncle.
This.
Yes? What do you want to know? The deceased is a security guard for... I'm really... Anyhow, let's get... No. The deceased is a security... Then you're...
Is this a...
I expect the case... Strike.
You feel something rising through you. A familiar feeling. An opinion taking form.
When I said we have to navigate community matters.
From an imagine...
Now, was there anything... No.
The lieutenant adjusts.
No. The DC... I'm real... Anyhow, let's... You mean like a brief? 3 days... During that time. There's a That's right. No.
The lieutenant adjusts.
Good. What about me? Good.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 50.
10-4, come in. 10-4, sir. Roger that. And very glad to hear it. 10-4, sir. Sorry. 10-4. Roger that. 10-10, over.
This is... It will take...
Her voice is
Gottlieb.
Anything else? Does it... Yes. Oh, great. What else do you need? No? No.
Seems like Glacier wasn't lying when she said
She is of the fear.
What? No one... You know.
Garbage.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you. What? No one... You know.
Garbage.
I...
Push her further.
The other people who live around... You don't live... Please. You do? Okay.
You hear
Anything else I can add? 50...
in the cabin. You see a set of as you tap.
No.
The white suede feels like a metallic. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheat.
Looking for some.
Right, 2, 1. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback.
Did I mention?
That was a very smooth.
Hello. Sure. Let me have... Alright. Oh, no. Besides...
It feels like he...
I'm not purchasing it. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
All the typical Martinez. What a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with antlers and immense all the old. You see rows of this set of soldiers.
I think their poverty has been... Okay.
He seems to have it. They're not all blue.
This is what the loyal...
Which one?
Does Kuno care? The fuck about it? Fuck you.
He says you're
Oh, did Kuno make your shit? Kuno doesn't give a shit about that fuck. Do you remember how Kuno do?
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that.
Get the fuck out of here. What are you? Fucking
trying to fuck on.
Kuno tried to. Kuno kicked that yeah? That shit. You wanna fuck on someone about that? Yeah, cocking boot. So yeah, he's...
Yes. This troubadour has...
You're testing Kuno.
Get lost!
Kuno doesn't fuck...
The display rack. This is entire.
Oh, yes, it is.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime. These books further. What's not a single. You see a killing owner. Shelves filled.
Oh, you're a...
Sex crimes. Crime. These books further. What's not a single. Shelves. Shelves full of.
A true
This book's. Shelves full. This coin, your money, the curtain, the lenses, it looks as if the little...
Really?
This coin,
probably some...
A thick leg under the chest looks around the large wood, the metal.
Probably...
A thick under the chest around the... Just an ordinary wall. Yeah.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every...
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire...
Oh.
She.
Yes, it doesn't shoot. I don't believe it. They'll never...
She.
Have you noticed this place?
You're back.
All around you, rain keeps falling down. On the wooden boards she's standing on, and on the water around you.
Sadly, I need this one myself. What I can do for you is answer some questions. Nothing like... I fear I've... Is there anything... What?
There was a... She nods.
Oh. Stupendous. That's beautiful. A Villiers 9mm. Front-loaded. Mm-hmm. Villiers and LaSalle was...
She phrases it as if...
What else? It helps to... Of course, detective. What would you like to know? Good. What?
There was a touch of...
The pine, and that is the...
She nods.
What?
There was a...
The pine, and that is... I'm not...
A billion?
And to... While pines employ...
She nods.
More lessons in basic reality? The girl in the old lady Ah, yes. The girl in the... Ah, yes. Nothing...
Yes, he's big.
Yes. Permit me... And if those authors... Glad to have...
Looking for...
Right to work! Right to... We were prompt. The physic... When a butt beats me. When there's something is sure to... He ignores. Silence is the answer. There's something off here. On it. We can't...
I have a...
You think they fuck... Free... Don't talk. Fuck it. You hear... I'm going... How about you?
Okay.
There could be weapons aiming... Fuck it. You hear... I'm going... How about...
Okay.
There could be the man's... It's hard.
When a bunch of them beats me.
When there's something... Fine.
Honest, we can't...
I have a...
You think they follow? We were promised. Main gate, and I don't mean the scrawny mess... But yeah, you caught him off guard. Like...
It would be...
No!
Please do not be.
Hola, Wandering Man. To get me into trouble.
What happened?
I was asked to look.
Did you?
At first I thought, so I went to this. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. It's a minor nuisance.
He thinks.
I learned that people don't want to talk to it.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff most. I did some research into this armadura.
How does it?
In parts. So, as I count, there are 2 parts. I guess you won't be collecting them all then. Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all.
I agree, officer. Let's focus on the hang.
Nice. From what I learned, there was a very heavy, boring. I did some.
How does?
In parts. So you have. No wonder you are a detective. It's a my.
He thinks.
I learned.
What else?
Not much. I did.
How does?
In parts. So, as I count, there are 2. Yes. You said no problem.
Fuck does Kuno care? So?
You should thank him.
Yeah, so?
Kuno sent you.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you. You got fucked after this shit.
Yeah, real interesting.
The fuck about it? You're.
Get lost.
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno. Look at that. Fuck does.
It's a trap.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't. The fuck do good call? Kuno's. Kuno. Kuno. He's off sea. Yeah? The kingdom of. Yeah, whatever. Kuno does. Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't fucking care. Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck about it? You're.
Get lost.
Yeah? The fuck? Yeah?
I can't.
Shit.
The kid.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit.
Stop turning into.
Yeah? Get your. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. The fuck do you want with it? It's a fight. Okay.
Oh, don't teach it.
You're not.
Fuck you.
Oh, that.
What?
What is this shit?
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is.
Good call, Pigmeister. Kuno doesn't.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Hello, dear. Thank you for Morel still isn't feeling. Yes, Morel will eventually.
The lieutenant stares at.
That really.
Fuck that cough. It's not very strange.
Different? How? I'm in doubt. It's,
And when a
Do you ever wonder, seeing the Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone. No, sweet, that I'm some
that I am a...
But now, we're both...
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything. An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time, diligence.
But it is. If I hadn't led him down this path, But if the dream... I was a paraplegic.
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from...
Maybe. But then what you have to know is the Insular Indian Phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. I'm not sure of it.
Rising.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever and I need to... Oh no, thank...
Really?
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel, okay? It's 1113 Tabernacle Road. Jamrock, but... You too, sweetie. Thank you for
A waste of time. A dream. A fool like that. She drives off. The gas engine sputters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, it's raining.
We should go to...
Hey, got the 20. Good.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack.
And by that you mean crimes against humanity? I have no idea what that means.
The windows step. You see some... A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. Like the rest of you, it... This medicine cap...
Anything.
Pill bottles. Nakra, the lieutenant.
Anything of...
Pill bottle. Nakra.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine. Yes?
cover of this tattered paperback. Behind him rise. These images speak. The back blurb below. In the story by nightfall, only the man from Eondal and 9 to and with deadly finesse. A few the Northmen. The man from Eondal extracts a high. What do you mean? Because the flame of justice burns. What do you mean? He is the. You skip past in the center as the. This is swiftly. The visitor in an instant when the din of battle settled. What? In the first scene, an excellent question. One easily answered. Considering the sheer amount of different Heimdalaman, the man from Heimdall stares at you on. You know the story by heart at this point. Nothing new. The edges of the pages, the jacket, he is ambushed by it. You open his arm, it calls out to you. Berserker rage burn. Man from Heimdall, the steel muscles of man from a passage reads, thine spells, I have grand plans for you. In the final to find out what happens next, you open the book, his arm, it calls out to you. Berserker, the edges of the jacket, he is he is ambushed by.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain? Officer, what brings you up here in the rain? Officer.
Soft, light brown eyes look back at you. I have bad. You know these guys? Who? Me? Yes. He's talked you to me. These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her. I'm sorry I didn't catch it sooner. It takes conscious effort on your part. There's no way of knowing. All bullshit, man. Especially that. No fucking way. Really? Glory. I take it back. It's got it. She likes you, how it always does, through subtlety. There's nothing you can do about it. No, it's better to know you're being played. I think it's safe to assume, yes, she is a lady. In his defense, to reduce him to... That is correct. A little. But when it comes to assessment, don't be melodramatic. You can't draw a sound conclusion. Huh? No, Mr. Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. The silence broken.
God, no. Not my favorite topic. How about...
Yes, miss.
Layla's...
This means he's...
Her eyes.
All right.
Coolly. This window.
Looks like...
You know which window is not. I think it was established. The greatest innocence. Browsing you can do it. Your education was... That's the... Oh yeah. A pop quiz. Thanks for nothing. Dolores, incorrect. Solar, incorrect. Her colors, steer clear. A strange sensation of loss. Yes, the correct. As the question, easy. And innocence is the heart. I can do better. Great. Dolores, incorrect. Correct. Franco Negro. Question, got it under control. No problem. Yes, there's at least it clear. No. Incorrect. Correct. The most famous. Final. I've got it. Honest. Of course. 0. While it was incorrect. Oh yes. Incorrect. Correct. Everything. And more. Congratulate. And F. You would have done better if you... The lieutenant's door is closed.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain? Ah, yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer. Wow. Elysium.
She's a glib girl, but she liked the wording.
There was the usual ruckus. I can't say. Probably not. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration.
Oh, that? Yeah.
Were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. It would appear so. A slow, sad song. That it doesn't matter anymore, and that we're alone now. Yes.
It's impossible to say.
Then you started screaming. No, it didn't sound like a window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. There was... I think you screamed. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. No problem, sir. Not my favorite. How about...
You clearly see large prints. Most likely, the footprints go. The footprints, the footprints, the footprints. Neither the footprints, neither the dust.
It's you again. What is it?
I do not understand. They're just stupid.
Office. Ah, yes. Wow.
She's a...
There was... I can't say. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that...
were huge where I come. It would appear... A slow, sad... That... It... Yes.
It's...
Then you started screaming and trashed the place. No. A window was smashed. There was... I went out. No problems.
You clear the dust, large, the footprint, the footprint, the footprint, the footprints.
It's you again. What is it?
I do not understand. Those are the... Oh, you don't like these?
So, it's brutal.
Why did you... It was me. I made you sound weak. This window, smooth.
Office. Ah, yes. Wow.
She's a...
There was the... I can't say. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that.
Oh, we're huge. It would appear a slow that it doesn't matter. Yes.
It's...
Then you start. No. A window was smashed. There was. I went out. No problems.
You clearly see footprints. Large... The footprints are still there.
I've got nothing. Fuck, does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't.
The gendarme returns. What do you need?
Okay, you got this. What are the... There's no... The young man...
Is everything all right?
It looks like...
There might...
Would it help if...
This isn't going to work.
Some other way? If you're... Oh, but to be perfectly...
Steban.
What?
A note of...
All right, gendarme.
The young man...
I want you...
Doesn't have to be a hard hit. The idea is to show Maurice and those other traitors that we are the...
Now's your chance to redeem yourself for that dive you took before the gremlin child. Too strong, kill.
Steban? Can you hear me?
You're both lucky you didn't shatter his cheekbone. He may want to count.
What? You're just gonna...
That's right.
It seems if...
All right, you maniac. Let's see if you can... Here's your first assignment. It's an overview of... Come back when you're done. Do be sure to take your time with the reading.
No response. Where is he? Anything to not face the hanged disco man. Yeah, you hear the...
What is it, Harry? What time is it? Isn't it all...
You're going to have to...
Good night, Harry.
The bed is still cold. The unchanged linens are...
It's easier this time. Drifting off.
Blackness, black.
For now, when the pictogram...
Ready.
Hey, who's there?
It's you again. What is it? It's you again. What is it?
Convinced Titus he's being manipulated? Bad idea. Bringing her up will do no good. You should know. Just remember, it's a good. I like this. Outside. Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Yeah,
Yeah, we like.
It wasn't for your fucking entertainment.
They kill you because they think it's funny.
It wasn't that. It wasn't.
That's it.
Officer, you will be.
He's onto you. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo. The lieutenant has put down what? Go for it. The lieutenant has his eye.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm too old for a shot like that now.
The most terrible. To your right, you sense the air move. You only manage to perform one more movement. An instinctive, more dead cops.
It's you again. What is it?
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. Just good. Outside. Huh? He'll get it.
Got it. Kill you.
Bring that.
The man's.
Yes, I understand.
It wasn't.
That's
Officer.
He's on. Steel yourself. Push on. Just the lieutenant. What? Go for it. The lieutenant.
We didn't kill him.
Shut up, Anger.
Fatty! Say one more thing to the...
Dennis, stand down. Angie, where's your goddamn it?
I left it home.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my...
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
What just happened? You're in. He's all yours. Question. The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see. He nods.
You hang the corpse to cover it.
We're not sure. Probably.
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by...
Because the girls asked us to. They were in...
Girls plural? There's another girl.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl... Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. It looked like she'd redone... I've done this job for 10...
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench.
That's okay with the fat man, still wheezing there.
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. Me too. Nah, he's my brother. You may have noticed our girl. They can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. They're powerful. Connected to the more.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing. Not yet. I'm thinking.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Clausia. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of...
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
In a manner of speaking.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it, for political reasons. It sent... Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway. Nope. You're not getting... You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the log.
She, Clausia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did.
Still, after all this headache.
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins.
We'll take that into account.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her.
I understand. I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
This is good. Clear the air. No, it's not good. It's the opposite. Shush. I can't hear. Let the miss speak. She's tall and
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did...
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me.
Is she implying the Hardy boys are the law?
I know that. But the people around here, they don't see it that way. And you're right. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern. You share a database with them. Just business.
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Here we go. For once, you seem to have her off guard.
It's not nice.
What exactly?
Industrial espionage. With a bigger company.
I need the names of the company.
The job was Lou's doing County Savings Bank. As to who hired me for the job.
Law's cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second.
Yeah. Papa fucking Lolo wants to kill me. Sure. I'm not a war criminal. A lot of people got hurt. We were there. Together. In bed. Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking...
A great pain moved.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down.
You were right. He did enjoy the moment of his death.
Yes, but...
He just had a hunch.
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. I waited for the second shot to...
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has...
Oh. So am I.
What time was this?
11:30 to 12:15.
It's okay. Were you in?
Not as much as usual.
Did you hear or see?
No. Nothing. He was still on the floor. Sylvie was tending the bar. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. Ruby.
The leader?
The Hardy Boys. Well, nominally, yes.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great...
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not? Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation. But I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time.
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood. Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. Ruby said to wait here. I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to...
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know.
The gunshot wasn't that.
What? Why would I put myself through this? He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me.
Rage? All kinds of crazy. It could have been a... Now you guys suddenly have theories pouring out, when they're obviously just stabs in the dark. She simply... She has the training for it. You've known it since she...
The work I did, they don't just send you in with no training. Corporate security is a thing. I'm sad to hear that. They must have said it in some fit of...
She's getting scared.
I did not kill him to defend myself from rape. I told you before. What? Fucking... What does that mean?
Do drugs make you agree?
No. People don't take drugs. I thought Ravachol would be more...
The lieutenant, it's not one of respect. You may want to add a clever retort to this one. She looks at you. The lieutenant shares her confusion. Respond with some...
Like what? That's the first... I thought so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. I just don't know.
We can't go after loose cap.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant, because I'm an idiot. You have to understand. He kept throwing stones at him for 3...
Oh God. Don't be paranoid, man.
That's the first... I thought so they wouldn't be hurt. Or...
We can't...
I don't ask you to. Last week. Angus...
She nods, silently. He's thinking. Or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and... No, that won't be necessary. Just leave. This guy won't budge. You have to wake Multiface up, forcefully, if you want to continue pushing her. Who? What? Dear, she probably didn't take it easy. Yes. See?
There may be grounds here. At least for...
This bastion of willpower here. A little whimper.
What? I did. What is this? There was an older woman.
That is the... Anyone could know that.
What time did you make...
Thursday night.
It checks out.
But I know the time of the cold...
Why is she so angry then?
I did.
Very good, sire. She will never admit to it, but we can see...
I agree. You wouldn't give us your...
Okay.
Tighten it. You've got her.
Okay, it's not. You log your work every week. It's all transmitted. Like I lied before.
She's not lying now. She really is very tired.
No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast.
Falsified.
Passport and visa.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. West of the boardwalk. It's useless.
The wind rises. Long spin.
Nothing is useless.
The lieutenant makes...
You're welcome to it. It's Katarzyna Lazie.
It's a Grad name. Jimsk.
My parents were Zhimsk immigrants.
Of course, she doesn't look like a...
I've always had that going for me. I only have the birthmarks of an Oranese woman. You can call me whatever you want. I am. They can...
Yes, they can. For lying.
I am.
Yes, they can. She nods, her back straight, ready.
But I haven't done anything.
Failure to aid a police... She purpose... Fucking... That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. stern and merciful. The lieutenant produces a pair of handcuffs.
Please, no.
Fragile.
I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help you.
She's silent for a second, as if looking into herself.
Ruby. She has this thing for me.
What she's saying is...
sex. And more. When I started spending time with Lely...
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship made you think she...
She said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run away with her when I told her I'm a fugitive.
And you led her on?
A little. I was flattered, you know? But then I had to let her off, and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly.
This is just an...
I know what it's... Somehow, she knew Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all. When we came up here, she was calm as a stone, too. She cleaned it all up like she had a plan. She came over one night, and she's a pro.
Some of that fit. What are you talking about?
You said there was a secret route. She could have come up through there, then taken the
Interesting theory. Did you...
Yes, of course.
Okay. Arrest. Why? Don't arrest her. Push her a bit more, but then let her off. That Ruby theory was solid. And she's beautiful. Her. Stop letting her distract you.
Thank you.
Something tells you, you will. She nods.
Okay.
She slowly... You are...
Lie.
Yes, we demand she be punished. She slow... As you look back, you think, so love, if it weren't for her, he would not have been there. She's silent. It appears this one has not been...
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me. Or that it was chemically easier that way. I don't know.